everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Strangers from the Internet. I just played that. Oh, hang on. Get my levels a little bit better. I just played that on the Ableton Push. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome to Strangers from the Internet. Who's there in the chat? Show yourself in the chat. Show me your chat face. Give me some reassurance that I'm not just doing this to no one. So, what is Strangers from the Internet? Well, people have sent in music, which I will play. I have no idea what any of it is going to be. Some of it may be brilliant. Some of it may be terrible. I strongly doubt any of it will be terrible. I'm sure it's all going to be very good, but I haven't heard any of it. It's all been sent by partially random viewers of this channel and partially kind Patreon supporters. We're going to split this into sort of two as we go. And I have what have I got? So I've got for all the, well, first of all, I've got this sort of quick visualizer I just put together, so we've got something reasonably interesting to look at. This is all very much a work in progress. I've done a couple of shows of this nature, but this is the first show in this new series. I'm going to iron it out as I go. I don't know really how to format this yet. So we've got Ableton running this quick max patch that I've made that's just flickering the spectrum, and Soundcloud. These are all Soundcloud links. Now, for all the people who submitted links last time, but their songs didn't get played, don't worry. I'm fucking really sick of that thing now. I can mute that high-pitched thing that's just selected, turn that on. There we go. What was I saying? For all the people, so basically everyone who submitted a link last time, whether your track was played or not, if it was a SoundCloud link, I have started this playlist where I will play where I will put on the playlist all the songs that I play and the songs that I don't. So if your song doesn't get played, don't worry. People might still get a chance to hear it. So I made this playlist. Now, I'm using my iPad as a third screen. I'm going to try and post this link in the chat. There we go, I've done it. So go and follow this playlist because I will update it every time I do one of these shows. So you'll be able to hear all the tracks, well, provided that people leave them up there. If they delete them, then they're gone. That's just the way of it. But you'll be able to listen back and follow all these people and make new connections and do whatever SoundCloud people like to do. And so as I go through the tracks I'm going to play today, I'm going to add them to this playlist. So when the show's done, you can go to this playlist. I'll put the playlist in the video description as well if you're watching this in the future. All right. Let's have a quick guzzle. What's everyone been doing this week? I've been on a little bit of a holiday. It's been Easter. I had to dog sit for a week. And then this week I've kind of just been doing nothing. Been playing the new Indiana Jones game, watching television. Haven't been doing any work. Next week I'll probably get back Okay, I can see some of you are appearing in the chat. Very good. Right, so I also still don't have a system yet for how I'm going to randomly pick these tracks. So we'll start with, let's stop this Ableton nonsense. Stop. Okay, so we will start with a track from a stranger from the internet who just wants to have their song played. So we've got 18 submissions. So someone in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 18 now. What I'm going to do, the last time this was a bit of a hassle, so what I'm going to do is just update the list to remove the ones that have been played. So pick a number between 1 and 18 now. Someone in the chat, do that now. Do it now. Pick a number. Yes, it's work. Yes, it is work. 16. Okay, number 16. Here. Whoa. Oh, so many monitors. Right, here we go. This is number 16. Here it is. Let's pull it in here. Let's pull it onto there. There we go. Right. And this should, the way I've got this wired up, react. That visualizer should react to this. So this is Genuine Connections by Repmiers. Well, that was... This is terrible segue music. I just thought it would be funny. I thought it sounded a bit sci-fi. I kind of hate it now. This is why I'm so terrible at making music. I hate it the minute I've made it. Right, add this to the playlist. Gonna go add to playlist, add to strangers from the internet. So that was Genuine Connections by yeah. Okay. That was really great stuff. Really. Real banging start. Well done. Real banger there. Yeah. Right. Now we're going to do a track submitted by one of the lovely Patreon crew. If you're not a member of the Patreon crew, you've got to get on that new. So someone pick a number between 1 and 16. Do that now, chat. Do it now. Do it now. Pick a number between 1 and 16. 8. Right. 8 it is. So, does this person want feedback? No! Brilliant. Less for me to do. Right. Okay, let's pop this out here and ping that over here. Close that. We're done with that. So that's on the playlist. And this is Look Ryan version 2 by Procrastinaut. That's a funny name. I'm a bit of a procrastinaut. Right, stop the Ableton. Start the Soundcloud. That was Look Ryan V2 by Procrastinaut. Unfortunately, I can't add that to the playlist because it's private. So if that person is watching and they want to go on the playlist, you may have to make that public. If you don't want to make it public, that's fine. That was very nice, actually. Probably better music for this than I think what I've made, which I just made 5 minutes before we started. Yeah, that was really great. That was from one of my Patreon crew. Lovely stuff. Right. So, a couple of things in the chat here. How can you rebroadcast this without... How can you rebroadcast this without a strike? Well, I think these are all just people's stuff on SoundCloud. They're not like... This is the thing. This is why I said SoundCloud links. I kind of get the impression that everyone's kind of in on it and that they sort of just want to post tracks that they haven't released or that they're working on in progress or, just fancied flinging me something. I don't really think that anyone's sending me anything that's, on Spotify or anything like that, because then that might get a strike. I talked about this in the last show, actually. But I really don't know. If I end up just getting loads of copyright strikes, I'll stop. And I'll just have to come up with some other idea. All right, so let's move. Whoa. Oh my God, I just flicked the play button by accident with my mouse. Right, let's go to another track now. So, right, we've had one track from the randoms. Now, pick a number. I'm going to make this much better, but I thought it's fun getting you to pick the number. Pick a number between 1 and 17. For the next song on Strangers from the Internet. One it is. One it is, brah. Okay, it's this one. So this is these are very, very long words. Antorinata by Alupe. Again, a private track. I can't add it to the playlist. That's fine. We're all working this out as we go. Again, probably, well, now that we all know what we're doing with the playlist, people may know, but maybe I need to specify it again in the submission form. Okay. All right, let's go. It's this one now. Well, that was Antorenata by Lupe. What am I doing? Sorry, I got a little bit carried. I got a little bit lost. I'm sort of playing this all live right now. I sort of trying to do all the music with just two fingers. So this, it's actually just one finger, and then the other finger is doing this. And I've done a really aggressive low pass and high pass, so it sounds like it's from 1971. Right, let's move on to the next song then. What have I done? I just need to look at my spreadsheet. I never thought I'd be using spreadsheets on my live streams, but this is the best way to keep on top of this stuff. So, yes, this person also made this track private, so I can't add that to the playlist, unfortunately. So just make a note of them, and we'll catch up with that and all that later. Right, now, everyone in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 15 now. Pick a number between 1 and 15 now. 2 it is. Right, 2. It's time for number 2. This is from do they want feedback? Yes. Oh my god, it's John from Strangers from the Internet. Again, it's another private track, so I can't add it to the playlist. Let's listen to it. I'm gonna make it.
Number Johnny 5. Am I not telling you not to go outside of the doors?
Outside of doors is city. Awesome input. You did not tell me.
You have been vandalized all over yourself.
No, decorations. Multicolored petroleum byproducts.
Los locos kick your ass. Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your balls into outer space. Los locos kick your ass. Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your balls into outer space.
Well, that was quite something, wasn't it? What did you think of that? Do I have any feedback on that? I think you just didn't use enough bass presets. I think probably there's plenty more 16th notes worth of room left for more bass preset switching. I don't really know what to say. It's very good. Yeah, and it's got samples from Short Circuit. So I guess some people probably didn't know that was from the movie Short Circuit. Maybe Short Circuit 2. I don't know. About a famous military robot that gets struck by lightning and goes AWOL. Well, no, not really AWOL. He sort of just develops it's 80s military artificial intelligence science fi for kids. I think it was for kids. And he gets struck by lightning and goes off and develops intelligence and decides he wants to start reading books and starts picking flowers and stuff like that. And yeah, that was very good. Exactly the type of thing I would imagine you'd make, John. Right, let's go to the next one now. That was, again, a private track, so I can't add it to the playlist. But that was Qubit Renegade. You can go and look him up. Right, so now we need a number now between 1 and 16. Pick a number between 1 and 16 for the next song on Strangers from the Internet. 11. Right. Woo. Okay, 11 it is. Right. So this is number 11. And let's see what this is. This is by Little Shivers. Did that go in there? Get in there. This is by Little Shivers from... no. No, they're called Australia, and the song is called Little Shivers. Is it? Little Shivers by Australia. This person has 1 follower, not anymore. So what one am I actually playing here? It's the album. All right, well, we'll listen to this first one then. Well, that was just wonderful, wasn't it? On Strangers from the Internet. Yes, it was a little bit Beatles-esque, someone said in the comments. Yeah, I was nearly going to break out into my John Lennon impression. But it's terrible. Right, so how can I... So is that the song? So so I want to just add that to the playlist. Let's do that. Oh. How can I can't do that. I'm not very... Oh, that's the album. So what did we just listen to? Did we just listen to this? We just... Yeah, we just listened to that. Okay, so can I add that to the playlist? Add to playlist. Here we go. I'm adding it to Strangers from the Internet. So I think they are indeed called Little Shivers. Yeah. So that was so nice. And such a hilarious juxtaposition from the previous track. This is kind of why I thought I would enjoy this show, because it's a bit random. All right. So that was nice. Okay, now we move on to another track from one of the Patreon crew now. So, chat, pick a number between 1 and 14. Short Circuit is a Terminator prequel. That's an interesting take. Never thought of that. They hadn't quite got the well, because they're all on tanks, aren't they? Like 13, right? Number 2. I can't tell what someone's picked. Let's go with 13. That was the first one I saw. Right? Okay, 13. So let's just get rid of that reverb. What have we got here? Okay, we got this person. All right. Okay. Melted Masses. This song is called Oddballs. Yeah, that's a good name for this show. Because we're all oddballs, aren't we? Autoplay, no autoplay. Right, so, well, no, we don't need that yet. Right. Okay, that was lovely. That's going on the playlist too. They're all going to go on the playlist if they're public, and then you can all listen back to that playlist later whilst you're out jogging, hiking, cooking, knitting. So yeah. Where did I get that from? What? Oh, I'm lost now. Where did I get that from? Shivers. Was this from a Patreon person? Is it this one? Oh, crap. I'm lost. Oh, 13. Oh, they wanted feedback. Oh, I can't really remember, but I thought it was very nice. I think it could be a bit long. Make more of that. Yeah, I love the artwork. Let's have a listen. Kind of plaintive, wibbly wobbly wobbly wabbly wibbly woo kind of lo-fi thing in the background with these very sort of in your face. It's so sort of abstract. It's really difficult to sort of really kind of know what to say. I mean, it's so sort of mixed, sort of so in your face. I'm not really in a position to kind of comment on that. If that was what you wanted to go for, then yeah, do that. I quite like that there's sort of this sort of softness buried behind all this stuff that's really thwacky. Yeah, I thought it was very fun. Do some more. It's gone on the playlist. Circuited Sugar Rush, Glitch Hop. Yeah, I mean, that all sounds like kind of what was sort of uplifting. And, oh, God, I suck at this. Why did I agree to do this? I don't know what to say. If you're looking back at the playlist, jump in and add some comments yourself, viewers. I'm sure this person would be interested to hear what you have to say, because that's what we're all here for. This is what we're trying to do. Kind of look out for each other, give each other little pats on the back, little pats on the bottom. Maybe not, actually. That's a bit inappropriate. We better not do anything like that, actually. Not on this show. Yeah. Be constructive, though, people. Be constructive with the bottom patting. Right, let's move on. Did I really just say that? I can't understand. Right, let's pick another one. Let's pick a number now between 1 and 15. 1. Someone has got there with 1 before they'd even... I'd even announced it. Right, okay, this one. Yeah, I think I know who that was. Okay. Here we go. Well, how about that? That was by Demens Furs, who has painted out the speed on the speed sign here, because I think he's trying to hide how fast he took that photograph. Someone said to comment here, just listening again, me needs album. Well, there you go. You've heard it now, mate. You got to go make the album, because someone has said you got to do it. That was very nice, micro soundy, sort of like a sound bath, but a little bit too prickly. So like a sound shrub, I'm going to say. Good thing Ned is not a music critic. Yeah, to be quite honest, I don't really want to give any feedback on any of these tracks at all. I just want to sit here and listen to them and just relax and just chat shit with you people. Like, I just sort of, like, if I'm truly honest, I kind of just thought if I said, I'll give some feedback, that might just boost the engagement. It turns out more people are just sending them anyway than people who want feedback on them. Like, I mean, to be quite honest, I really don't think I'm in any position to give any feedback on anything. Like, I'm not motivated by trying to help people to get successful. I don't have the qualifications to do that. I'm not a successful, musician, artist selling music that hundreds of thousands of millions of people want to buy. What feedback is my use going to be? What I'm interested in is I'm in the business of trying to help people get the confidence to make decisions. And the thing is, if you're sending me something that's kind of finished, you've made the decisions. What more feedback do you need? That's really my stance on it. In fact, I might even just stop saying, do you want feedback, yes or no? Just say, send me your music. Because actually, maybe I don't want to hear it if it's not finished. Actually, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I actually want to hear it that's finished. I want to hear that you've made the decision. This has passed the test, my personal test. I'm happy with it. I can listen to it all the way through, not cringe, not suck air in through my teeth, and feel like I've achieved something, and I'm willing to let it go, share it with the world, and be completely immune from anything anyone has to say. That's what I want. Send me those things, but only things that aren't released. So that I don't get a copyright strike. Demens First is one half of Old Fiend Brow, who are playing at the More Kicks Than Friends in London on May 16th. If you're in London, go buy a ticket. Come and see these people. Come and do that. Do it if you're London, or even if you're anywhere in that part of England. Come and see. It's in a very cool venue. It's in a kind of weird indoor street food supermarket in somewhere near Elephant and Castle. Come and see that. Right, I'm going to put your track on the playlist. Add to playlist. Good. Now the playlist has got 25 tracks now. This is going to turn into a big old playlist. That's right. That one. Right, I've got to move that from the. Can I use Google Sheets and play this note on the push at the same time? No, I need to type something here. So let's click and drag there. Okay. All right. All right, people. Good. You are watching Strangers from the Internet. So now, chat, I would like you to pick a number between 1 and 13. Do it now. Do it now. Three it is. Okay. That is actually the track that we just listened to. Just on another, right, we can't have number 3 because that was submitted twice. So, right, now pick a track between 1 and 12. 12. All right, 12 it is. Oh, this is a YouTube video. Okay, well, all right, I guess we could do a YouTube video. Oh, yeah.
Stay inside, don't assume when the rain dies down and the wind goes quiet that it's gone. Nah, this is clouds, yo, in the dead of night. Leaving the path of disaster. If you're basking, it may as well be tripping on a tightrope with no safety net. Don't be a danger fiending maniac. Pay respect to the motherfucking cyclone. Cyclone, cyclone, cyclone.
Well, that wasn't expecting that. That was Cyclone by Unconditional Love Child. I can't add that to the SoundCloud playlist, unfortunately. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you for that. This is so funny doing this. I really enjoy the random. Was I supposed to give any feedback on that? All right. Well, I mean, it was pretty short. I really enjoyed the sort of aesthetic, fun DIY. It was quite short though. You do a bit long. I think you got a little bit more room there. Make it a bit longer. I don't know if that sort of takes a long time to do. I mean, I've never done a music video like that involving. Well, apart from that one I did with Turismo Blue. But that was more of a skit rather than a music video. I've no idea what it's like to shoot something like that. Maybe it takes a hell of a lot of hassle, and it actually works out quite well to do it for something that's just over a minute long. But yeah, it was fun. All right. Let me update my spreadsheet. All right, people, pick a number between 1 and 14. Do it now. I've got the push set up so when you press harder, it opens the filter. But also moves the wavetable position when you slide up and down. But I couldn't get the MPE to adjust the amount of the modulation in wavetable. We don't need to hear about that. Number 4. Number 4. Here it is. This is number 4. Well, how about that? Him by, I believe, Scouse Louse Esquire, who only has one follower. Not anymore. Can I add that to the playlist? Yes, I can. On the playlist it goes. On the Strangers from the Internet playlist. All right. Let's have our next track. Pick a number between 1 and 11. Chat crew, where are you? Pick a number between 1 and 11. Five it is. 5. Let's have a look at this. Should I add that to the playlist? Yeah, right. Okay, what's this? They're all very good lengths, I must say.
One of nature's greatest wonders is the ability of the human ear to distinguish among the millions of sounds around us. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's right.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Feel the human.
Er hat nicht gesagt, halt die Schnauze. Er hat eine Peitsche genommen und hat ihm in die Fresse gehauen. Das hat er gemacht.
Okay.
When you can do it yourself.
that was interesting. We're going to stop there. So this is by Epecno. Tastes good. Version 0.3. Do they want feedback? Oh, they do. I mean, how do you give feedback on that? I really appreciate the bricolage aesthetic you've gone for here. Just fill up the meter with as many samples as possible. So many samples that you don't have enough time to process them because there's another one coming right now. Next, there's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I did actually think that the bass was a little flabby. It sort of sounds a bit like it's maybe like either like it's at the wrong sample rate or it's sort of like been warped. Maybe not the right way. Maybe you wanted to do that. I don't know. Maybe that's really important. Okay. Maybe that's like really important that it needed to sound like that. I was a little bit like, oh, it's sort of not. It's maybe like a distorted sine wave, but it sort of sounds a bit broken. Maybe that's entirely what you wanted to do, and I just have nothing to say really. It's going on the playlist. It was fun. I like this. Fun stuff. I like people who sound like they're having fun, that they don't care, you know, they're not really like, oh, I want it to be like this, I want this, I want that. No, I just want to have a good time, you know. I like that. So there we go. That was another song, Strangers from the Internet. Let's have another one now, shall we? So people pick a number between 1 and 13. How long have we been going? An hour and 10 minutes. Feels like forever. Not really. Come on, people. 1 and 13. Pick a number now. I bet the first one is 7. 1. Okay. 1 it is. All right, what's this? Poorly mastered. We'll see about that. Quickly put together. Cooking techniques. House-made samples. Needs more volume. Well, I don't need to say anything more, really. Oh my goodness me. Oh. So that was NJ Chatox that was interesting. Yeah, that was. I really like how I hear people and they get this really sort of hairy, stubbly distortion. Like it's really sort of. I can't explain it. It's sort of like a sponge, like a coarse sort of sponge. It's like exfoliating. I can never ever get it. I never really try and recreate it. I hear it and I'm like, what is that sort of frothy distortion that's like obviously been treated in some way, but it's not like aggressive. It's not like sort of saturated. It's like it's been kind of scratched with a Brillo pad or something. I really like it. This is from a whole album, it seems. Yeah, that was cool. It could have been a bit longer, but I see you've done an album, so maybe I'll go and listen to the whole album. It was nice stuff. Lots of texture, found sound, no input. That's interesting. So maybe the sounds are kind of coming from feedback loops and things, or surface noise. Maybe that could be where the sort of the textures coming from. I don't know. Very nice. Cool stuff. All right, well done. Yeah. So that was NJ Chatox on Strangers from the Internet. Someone said earlier that they wished that they could submit a song. Well, this is what you need to do. What you need to do is make sure that you're subscribed to the Ned Rush YouTube channel. You want to hit that bell. You want to go and follow me on the Instagram, on the Facebook. You want to join the Discord. You can join Patreon as a free member and get notified there. You need to stay up to date. You need to be in the loop. You snooze, you lose, brew. Right? Okay. This is not how I talk in my normal life. I'm just trying to sound cool. All right. And then when you see that when I do a drop, when I drop the form in a post, you'll see that is when you can send in one of your tracks. To be quite honest, I'm working this out as I go along. Could all completely change at any point. But I kind of quite like the idea of opening up a spreadsheet and having all these links and clicking them and seeing what happens. I enjoy that. So if you want to get involved, that's what you need to do. You need to follow. You need to subscribe, like, follow, flop. Right. You know what that sound means? You know what that means, people. It's time to pick a number between 1 and 10 on Strangers from the Internet. Seven. Right, who's this? Look at this. Well, I hope no one in the audience is upset by the language used by consenting adults. There were some in there. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? Let's click follow. Yeah. Which one of those do you think was doing the talking, the rapping? What kind of music was that? What kind of music was that? I felt like a bit of a interesting fuse of lots of things. I kind of didn't really know where it was going to go to start with. I thought, all right, there's a bit of sort of some rapping here, and then it kind of starts to go a bit rave. It's rave rap. Apparently this has actually already been released, so you can actually go. Well, I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. If I do get a copyright strike, benefits, I'm going to contact you and say, is it okay for me to play your song? I'm assuming that it is, otherwise you wouldn't have sent it in the first place. Yeah, that was really cool. Did I put it on the playlist? Let's put it on the playlist. You can go and check out the playlist and listen to that back and follow these people in your own time and listen to some more of their stuff. Right, there we go. So that was benefits. I need to do some admin. Did I move that from... Oh, no. My spreadsheet's all messed up. I've gone and screwed it up again. Is that one? 7. Yes, it's that one. Okay, right. So I've moved 7 out. Right, okay, that's good. All right. So now, people. It's time to pick a number between 1 and 12. 4. Someone's already got in there with 4. 4 is in there. 4. We've got a 4. We've got a 4. Right. This has. Okay, here we go. Right, that's the link there. This is a little difficult because they've not posted a link, just a thing for thinking Franks. All right, what's this? 303 Amen. I wonder if that's a clue. Well, do you think that that's a clue, maybe? That could be a clue. What if that's a clue to what's going to be in the song? Maybe it's a clue, people. Or maybe it's going to deceive us. Maybe it's a trick. Maybe it's not a clue. Maybe it's a trick. Well, I thought the title was going to be a clue. I thought the title was a clue to that there were going to be 303s and amens in that track. But there were none, so it was a trick! I'm going to follow it anyway. Unfortunately, I can't add it to the playlist because it's private. But that was by Silicon Wired. Go and look that up if you liked the sound of that. Go and give them a follow. How's the playlist doing? Woo, we're nearly at 30 tracks. That's fun, isn't it? Right. Okay. Right. Let's go a little bit faster with the BPM. As we get deeper and deeper into strangers from the internet. This week I made a track on the push, trying to use only the push for everything, and I was making the melody by only doing night-only chess moves on the push, which kind of works out quite well. So I was kind of like moving, starting here, and then doing a night move to the next note, and then a night move to the next one, and then to the next one. And I came up with some cool stuff. I thought, right. Actually, that tempo is giving me anxiety. Let's come down a little bit. Right, people. Now it's time to pick a number between 1 and 10. 1 and 10 on the Strangers from the Internet. Oh. One. Oh, that's from Qubit Renegade. We've already had one of his songs. We're not going to have multiple ones by the same person. If you're submitting more than one link, I'm sorry, that is not good form. Right, I'm going to put my foot down. Put my foot down here, right? Don't submit more than one track. Come on now. That's unfair for other people. 6, right? 6. All right, what's this one? All right, let's have a listen, shall we? Oh, what is it? What could it be? Someone said it sounds like old Reflex. It does a bit, doesn't it? Remember them? It's a shame that that doesn't happen anymore. In some ways, I kind of think that's when IDM stopped. Really? When did they go down? About 2006. I think the last thing that they put out was it was like a drum and bass compilation. Can't remember what it was called. It was really good though. It had like John on it and some other people. Can't remember what it was called. It's a shame about that. Their website was awful. It looks like a website from 1999. It was like they made it in 1999 and then never updated it. I've still got loads of old Reflex vinyls. I wonder if they're worth any money. Loads of it's on YouTube now. The thing is, because they sort of, it's very hard to find. You can find all that stuff on SoulSeek and it's on YouTube, but it's not on. Well, I think a lot of it's not on like the streaming or anything like that, because they probably went down before all that stuff came along and didn't get their stuff. I don't think they were really kind of that sort of label. I don't think they really jumped on the streaming thing. They were a little bit like, we want it on physical media. So that was R. Romack, and the track was called Walden Mark II. I liked that very much. Let's add it to the playlist. Okay, it's on the playlist. Now we've hit 30 tracks on this playlist. I could make this playlist forever. That could basically be what this show is about. I just make a playlist with random stuff from the internet. And lots of reverb. Okay, so now let's have another one, shall we? Let's move that out of the spreadsheet. And I have to hold Option to drag those numbers down. Okay, let's go to this tab. All right, pick a number, people, between 1 and 11. Scam went kaput as well. Surely that was in the 90s. Number nine it is. Number 9, here we go. Number 9, it's number 9. Number 9 it is. It's number 9. Here we go. This is number 9. Okay, let's close that one. This one's had a lot of activity, it seems. Look, some comments and stuff. Okay, 8 months ago. Let's have a look, shall we? This is by 230. Don't know. Find out. Autoplay, stop. Well, that was by 230. I enjoyed it was the perfect song for this spectroscope thing that I've set up here. I was enjoying watching all the little frequencies ping in and out. Can we add it to the playlist? Yes, we can. All right. Yeah, that was that was very good. All right, let's move on. Seems lots of other people like it too here. Okay, so there's some comments. I couldn't really handle it. I think I would find I'd have to deal with enough comments on YouTube every day. I think having it on my music would be a little bit too much for me. I think people are brave. People are brave to let people comment like that. Right, where are we? What are we doing? Right, hang on a minute. Did I move that out? That's it. Oh, whatever. Okay. Now, people, you know what to do. Pick a number between 1 and 7 for the next song on Strangers from the Internet. Number 2. Number 2. All right, here we go. Here's number 2. Let's have a listen to this, shall we? It's Soul Machine. There's a name. I see that name a lot in the chat. Is this your time now? This is your time. How did you know you were going to be number 2? That's clever. I think you're spying on my spreadsheet. You've got gremlins looking at my spreadsheet. I'm impressed that worked out so well for you. Well, Soul Machine, very nice. However, 11 years ago. Come on, you got to send me something newer than that. Whoa, what's happening? You got to send me something newer than 11 years ago. Come on now. No one was alive then. Okay. Let's follow and let's add to the playlist Strangers from the Internet. And then later, all you people can go and check out the playlist and go and follow all of these people. Rather than me posting all the links right now in the chat, I'll just post one link to all of the links and you can go and click the links at your leisure. Right. Right, people, come on now. Come on. I've still got a little bit of energy left in me. Pick a number between 1 and 10 for the next song on Strangers from the Internet. 3. That was the one I was on. Oh, I saw this one and I was like, this is a rather interesting artist name. Okay, so okay, here we go. All right. That was Piss Junkie. And the song was called Live Too Fast on Strangers from the Internet. You should go and play that in Bristol. They love that sort of stuff. sort of footwork grunge. I don't know. Right, so that's added to the playlist. That was Piss Junkie. Thanks for sending that. Lots of fun. Right. What's going on in the chat? Sorry, people. Haven't really been paying attention. How many songs were submitted on this occasion? There was 18 on one, about 30 something, 36, something like that. I don't think we're going to get through all of them, I'm afraid, but don't worry. I'm going to put them all in a playlist, and you can go and listen to the play. Well, the ones that are not private, they'll go in a playlist. What else are you people saying? I'm looking at you from my iPad. Sounds like my old modem. I think modem totally should be a genre. I really think people should start doing #modem. I think that it's got a lot of potential. I'm not joking. Okay, so what page were we on just then? That is having this on 2 spreadsheets. I'm going to have to make this much easier for myself. I was thinking what I would like to do is do this all in Max MSP, actually, because there's this really incredibly cool object now in Max 9 called the JWeb object. JWeb tilde. And what you can do, I was actually sort of saving this because I'm going to make this a Max for Live device at some point. What you can do is just like put a link in. So you do read and then you paste the link. You send that message into JWeb and then it loads in the Max patch. It's unbelievable and does audio as well. So I was thinking what I could do, if you have to lock it, what I could do is, although I don't know, I have to log in. I have to log into Soundcloud from inside Max. But the audio comes out there. That's amazing. So I'm going to make a Max for Live device at some point. It's really easy. You could just do this yourself. But I thought, but what I could do is I could get all the links and put them in some sort of collection, like a col object, and then hit random, and then it'll just spit one out, and then all I have to do is hit play. In fact, I could even probably just... Well, no, I don't think I could tell the thing to start playing, but... yeah, man, JWeb tilde, possibly one of the best things that they've added to Max 9. Anyway, more on that at a later date. Let's move on to the next thing now. What page were we on? I think that... Okay, all right, people. Pick a number between 1 and 9 on Strangers from the Internet. Pick a number now. Number 9. Whoa. Get in there. Okay. This is number 9. What on earth is this? was nice, wasn't it? I believe it's Lighthouse Studios. I can't quite see because the name is covered by the... but if I hover over there, I can see with my tiny old man eyes. Lighthouse Studio. So let's add that to the playlist. Some people made some Boards of Canada references there and talked about nostalgia. But what happens when you have nostalgia for a band that were trying to do nostalgia anyway? Is that like a double nostalgia? I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas sometime last year, which I hadn't played since it came out roughly 20 years ago. That game was set in 1991, so it was designed to induce nostalgia the first time around, and yet I was experiencing that nostalgia again 20 years later. Where does it sort of begin and end, that whole stuff? Is it just like a timeless thing? Like listening to something that the first time you listened to it was making you think of a time before. Oh, I don't know. I think you get what I mean. Oh, there's some stuff here. Let's read it. Concerto for Fish, the follow-up to Odds Radio Circle's 2021 debut, Stories in the Dust. Over its 14 tracks, the album takes the listener on a journey beginning on the shores of Brindisi, Italy, through the oceans to a land of abstraction. Less experimental but more focused than its predecessor, Concerto for Fish represents a new starting point for the project. Rooted in the nostalgia, there's that word. Rooted in nostalgia for the sounds and places of the past while reconstructing them into something out of time. There you go. If you like that, go and follow that. It's on the playlist. What time is it? Just after 10. I think I might go for another 20, 25 minutes. Okay, people, you know what to do. You know when you hear this sound. Time to pick a number between 1 and 6 on Strangers from the Internet. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Three. Wasn't it 3 last time? Oh, this is a Google Drive. Okay, this is a Google Drive. Can't add it to the SoundCloud playlist, unfortunately. Let's listen to it anyway. Is it playing? I'm not a fan of Google Drive. Oh, shut up. All right. Okay, that's finished. So that I don't actually know who that's by. It's just called Weird Stuff V01.wav. I don't know who that person is. If that's you in the chat, say who you are. But that was a Google thing, so I can't really tell you much more than that. But it was fun, wasn't it? Oh no, I've knocked over everything. Oh, everything's fucked. All right, people. Oh, hello. What's this? Woo! Okay. Let's turn that down and just have a little bit of reverb. Strangers from the internet. Hang on a minute. I've got to remove that from... Oh, okay. Let's move that out. And so we've got 5 left there. And 9 left on the other. Oh, I did that one as well. Okay, let's move that one out. Yeah, I'm going to have to make this easier. Okay, so... Pick a number between 1 and 8. Not 1. That's easy. Pick one in somewhere. Pick another one. Oh, Moldy Soul, was that you? Oh, you can send Google Drives if you want. It's just I'm sort of I kind of quite like the idea of it being on SoundCloud, and then they can all go into this playlist, and then sort of people can, everyone's kind of homogenized. Homogenized, is that the word? Oh no, I've used a word that I think maybe was outside of my vocabulary. It keeps everyone in the same place. It gives us all a little focal point on the internet. People can come back. They can go, what was that track? Oh, here and there, all these other ones. And then you can all connect with each other. Social networking, Oh my God, all these numbers. I was prattling. 7, right, 7, number 7. Number 7, people. Number 7. Interesting. Let's turn that reverb off. Interesting choice of hashtag here. Motoric. If it's motoric, then maybe all the wheels are like different sizes, because it's that's fun though. But more like a kind of water garden or something. Oh, someone said water fountain. Yeah, it's sort of like a trickling. Anyway, that was by 1.2, and it was called Malnor. And it's from a year ago, all right. But come on, people, send me stuff. I want for the fresh stuff. I'm clicking because I want the fresh stuff. I want your newest, freshest cuts. Your brand new water fountains. I want them. Send them to me. Come on. Stuff that people haven't even heard yet because it hasn't even been made. Send me the freshest, fresh. I want the fresh. I want it fresh. I want it like it's just come out of the salon. Come on, people. We're maybe going to do 2, maybe 3 more. Pick a number between 1 and 5 for the next song on Strangers from the Internet. Not 1. Stop saying 1. All right, 1. Why can't it be 1? It's just like 1. I'll just keep saying 1 until like what? Oh, this link is. Okay, this link is a bit long. Okay. All right, here we go. What's this? Okay, all right. Let's listen to this. What is this? What could it be? What could it be? What could it possibly be? What is it? What is this? Oh, that was very nice. By Pulse N. I'm following back. Gonna add it to the playlist. Apparently it's techno, but it's not. And it's house, but it's not. Techno, not techno. House, not house. Well, I'm sorry, not sorry. I enjoyed that very much. Well done. 4 years ago, though, come on. Send me some fresh. I want the freshest cuts. I want the new, brand new. I want it like new. Like a minute ago. Okay. I think I'm getting a little bit tired now. I do like sitting here listening to music, but in headphones, it gets a little warm. Okay, people. It's time to pick a final number. If you've only just joined the stream, then why? Unless Ned has sold out and moved to the States. How would that be a sellout move? It's bin day. Okay, people. It's now time for the final song for tonight's episode of Strangers from the Internet. Gosh, that organ thing is really loud. What's going on here? Whoa! Oh, I've made Ableton like really much bigger than this. Put it all back down here. Right, okay, people, come on now. This is it. So, if you've had fun on this stream and you'd like me to do another one, then give me a like and a thing and a what and a do. If you're watching this back, or if you're watching live now, put it in the comments. Say, I had fun on this show, please do another one, and I'll do another one maybe next week or in a couple of weeks or something, depending on how many people want to send in links. And I will be doing more Ableton Push 3 performances in between the songs. That'll be better than this. Oh, he's found the pitch bend. It's all gone to shit now. Okay, people, pick. And oh, I got a weird hot feeling touching that touch strip. Wow, the Push 3 gets really warm. Or maybe it's just the friction of me rubbing it. Anyway, ugh. Right, come on, people. Pick a number between 1 and 7. People, pick a number between 1 and 7. Do it now. 2. Okay, this is it. This is the last one for this show tonight. Today, it's a short one. It's a short track. Okay, did I put that on the playlist? I think I did, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Actually, I can check here. Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. This is the last track for this show. Hope you had a nice time. That was Le Crabe, aka CXNCXR. And so that is the end for the first official episode of Strangers from the Internet. Thank you, people, for tuning in. I had a nice time, and I am going to try and make this better. I normally wouldn't sort of share my desktop so openly like this, but I'm going to try and, make this visualizer a little bit more fun, try and work out a way to kind of use the broadcasting software a little bit better so that I can just sort of don't have to look at Chrome or look at my bloody Mac bar or whatever and make it look a little bit more cool. It's going to take me a little bit of time. Anyway, for all of the people who didn't get their tracks played, don't worry. I'm going to put them on the playlist as well. I have just posted the playlist in the chat. Click on the playlist, like the playlist, follow them. Look, I've only got 2 likes. Come on, that's not good enough. I want to see some likes now. I want to see, 6 likes. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. I want to see more though. I want to see more likes. Follow this. Can you follow this? I don't know how SoundCloud works. I used to kind of think when SoundCloud first came about, when was it? Sort of in the mid-late 2000s. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's like a sort of fun file sharing thing. And then it really quickly went really corporate. And now I think that time has passed and it's just become normalized. And it's just another platform like all the other ones. They have all their groovy artwork and all these cool people who I've never heard of and, whatever. But it still has roots in its functionality, which is sharing tracks with people. And I think it seems like a good thing to use for this. So I will probably make the executive decision as the broadcaster and producer of this show to maybe say that people submit SoundCloud links in the future. I like the idea of making this playlist and people being able to listen back and follow each other and connect with each other and all that sort of stuff. And that's all I have to say, really. So thanks. See you next time for another episode of Strangers from the Internet. Bye.